Hey, what's up guys? Saturday morning here at the Oldbarn Homestead, doing a little bit of work here today, getting this, I made 4 of these guys on the lathe over here, and just got them tacked all together now, and I'll get the rest of it tacked up. I've got to take a little bit of material off of this, I think 100 thousandths off the bottom of that, so I'm going to try to put it in the mill up here and see if it will span across there and still let me clamp it in. So anyway, I'm doing a full video on that, all the machining work, and hopefully this is going to work out, you know, and like I think it will. So looking forward to getting that finished. But anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. I was just about to stop and grab some food here. By the way, I made that shelf. Eco Mouse did the design work on it, and that is going to go in there just below the you know, the shower. And it's just another project to show off those gussets and hopefully sell some more of those. I am heating up some food here, as you guys might have saw in the last video. I'm trying to eat better and lose some weight, and I've been getting these things. They're in the cooler section, not frozen, at Walmart, which is usually where I buy my groceries at. Got a little bit of a mess out here this morning, but grab a paper towel. And I thought I'd just, you know, take this outside and go eat it and take you guys along. Man, it's hot. But anyway, you know, go out here and eat a little Sawmill lunch. My father-in-law, he passed away a couple of years ago, and he had this thing he called a Sawmill lunch, and it's basically kind of just, you know, old school. Whatever you got, just take it, have a seat out under the trees, and you know, eat a little lunch and then get back to work. But we had a storm come through at 2 a.m. which woke me up, and I got up and got the shop back out, and was determined not to let that water come all the way in. And it rained hard for a little bit. You can see the water standing there, but not like it has done. And no water came in. So again, it's just when it rains like extremely hard does it, you know, does it do that. So anyway, let's see. It's left it cool out here today, but I'm going to set you up, and I was going to tell you a funny story about something that happened yesterday. So let me get this set up and we'll go from there. All right, hopefully you'll be able to hear me here. I don't know if you guys watch Old 64 Goat, but by the way, I got a friend watching me eat lunch here. Let me take a look. Let me spin you around and let you take a look. Can't zoom in, but he's right there. The old buzzard. But anyway, I don't know if you guys watch Old 64 Goat, but he makes these videos he calls flapping videos, where he'll just go get lunch or some kind of meal and sit and talk to the camera. So it's Saturday morning, nothing really going on, just working, the usual thing. And so I'm gonna eat this food, and I'm just getting the top of it off right now while I'm talking to you, and eat this real quick and then get back to work so I can get some stuff done today, hopefully make some money. I'll tell you what, this bender project, I've spent a lot of time on it and I've yet to make any money. on it, but I think this work I've been doing is gonna pay off in a big way. And you know, because the amount of money that they can pay is fairly fixed. I don't think that, you know, just because it takes somebody, one person longer than another, you know, changes how much they're willing to pay for it. But with this jig I've made, it should really make a big difference in you know, the productivity when they give me these orders to bend these things up. But anyway, I was out walking last night. I was going to tell you guys this story about the this guy comes up and pulls up beside me while I'm walking and goes, "Hey man, I see you out here walking all the time. Where do you live?" And I told him. He goes, "Oh, okay, yeah." He goes, "What do you do there?" So I told him, and he was like, "Could you make a barbecue grill?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that." He goes, "What would you charge me to make one? You know, one of those kind out of the barrels." And I said, "I don't really know." I said, "What, you know, how big do you want it? What all, you know, do you want on it?" He goes, "I need something basic. I just want you to take a barrel, actually 2 barrels, and cut it in half and hinge it up, you know, put the stack on it, put a grate in it." And I said, "Man, you're probably looking at, you know," and I don't have any barrels, and I don't really know where to get a barrel. And that's not really kind of what I do. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are dedicated to making barbecue grills, and they do a good job of it. So I was like, "But if you want to locate a barrel or 2 barrels and, you know, bring it over, I mean, I'll do it." And he goes, "How much would you charge me?" I said, "Man, that'll probably take me at least a day to make that." You know, and it sounds pretty straightforward, but by the time you've done all the work and running around and, you know, and all that, you've got a day in it easily, if not more. So I told him, you know, $50 an hour, 8-hour day, $400. $400. He goes, "No, man. I mean, why is it so much?" And he goes, I just meant," this is what he said, "I just meant, you know, sometime if you get bored, you know, maybe you'll have some time and make me one." I'm like, "I'm never bored, man. I never have, you know, time that I'm just sitting around going, gosh, what can I make?" Because if I'm not filling an order or, you know, working on something for a customer that I can get paid for, I'm either making videos or I'm building something that I can make plans off of and sell, you know, a new product or something that I can come up with. I had EcoMouse draw up a couple different table designs, and I've got the you know, the vector files to cut them and make some more table kits, but I just haven't had time to do it. So I'll tell you what, if you're a neighbor, you know, how about you come over some weekend? And I asked him if he knew how to weld, and he's like, "Yeah, I took shop in high school, and I can weld." I said, "You build it. You know, you go get the barrel and come over to the shop. You know, I'll be there. I'm there every weekend. I can show you how to use the saws, and, you know, and spend an hour or so with you, help you kind of get going and show you what to do. And then you take it and build it, cut it to the dimensions that you want, and make it how you want it." "Oh, well, you know, I'm pretty busy on the weekends." It's kind of funny how people, you know, how things work out that way. But so it was okay for me to do it, you know, on my dime when I'm bored, but you offer everything up to them, people just don't want to work. So anyway, let me finish this up and we'll go back in, and I'll see if there's anything else in there. I'll show you, and we'll wrap it up for today. Oh, I didn't show you, but that's what I'm eating. Beef tips and gravy. It's pretty good. All right, time to get back in here and get some work done. So anyway, you know, I've been trying to eat better, low carb. You know, try to eat things with without many carbs in it. You can see this has got 4 carbs and 2 grams of sugar, so pretty low on that. I'm sure most of the carbs and sugars are in the gravy, not the meat, you know, because that's pretty much protein. But yeah, so I mean, it's like around $5 for this, so not too expensive. And you know, they show it over pasta and different things like that. But you know, trying to go low carb, no pasta for me. So you know, I just eat this container. Huh. Interesting, you know, it says right there that this feeds a family of 8. You know, and here I am eating it in one sitting and wondering why I'm not losing any weight. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to work. It's been nice here the last day or so doing the machining. I've not really had a chance to, I haven't done anything on the lathe in quite a while. And so making these little guys here, that these pivots will, or these dies will fit in. And then, you know, and this will be, it's got a bushing, but got to get the bushing pressed in it, and then that'll be the, you know, the arm that rotates around it with this die up on top of it, the one that Tom Zelikman made. So yeah, by later today I'll have all this finished up and going, and we're gonna get one of these bent up and see how well it works. See you guys.